Okay, what's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing today? Welcome to the Risen Fallen podcast. I am your host, Mark Hendrickson, and if you are brand new to this show, then what you can expect is open and authentic conversations about things like mental health, self-development, and how to get your life moving in the right direction. If you're not feeling good about where you are right now or where you're at in your life, at least having the confidence knowing that you're getting at least one step closer to who you'd like to be, the life you'd like to lead, and all that jazz. And if you're not new to this show, then thank you very much for coming back, supporting the cause, supporting the journey, and supporting the movement. The idea of making yourself, better, faster, stronger, more compassionate, more patient, more disciplined, and happier, more fulfilled every single day, and along the way, lifting other people up as well. So if you're brand new to this or not, regardless if you listen to this show before or watch this show before, I just wanted to say from the very bottom of my heart, thank you very much for joining us today. You are the reason that I do what I do. Yes, you. That's you. Okay, so now that we've got that over with, welcome to the show. Happy Monday. It is the beginning of a new week, a beautiful week, and we're getting closer and closer to winter time. For those of you watching the video, you can see I got my Hello Winter mug right here. Maybe you can see it from that angle, but yeah, right here. Hello Winter, welcoming you with open arms. Pretty stoked. Yeah, we're doing well this weekend. I'm pretty stoked because it's actually going to be one of my good buddies' weddings, so I get to join them, and I'm honored. I love to go to weddings, especially when I get to participate in being in the wedding party. I just love sharing those kind of moments with, my loved ones, and just being able to be there for their special day. It just really makes me. When love is in the air, it just makes me a sappy boy. I just get a little bit emotional, and it just makes, I love love, man. I love love, but unfortunately, that's not the topic I wanted to talk about today. I hope your Monday's going well. I did want to talk about something today. I'm just going to take a little sip of my coffee right now. Let's all take a second to just focus up and get in the mindset of self-development and making ourselves better. As I take a sip of coffee, I invite you to take a sip of something as well, or just maybe a breath, or just take a second with me here. Oh, okay. Now that that's out of the way, the intro's out of the way, the coffee sip's out of the way, I can get into this. So I wanted to talk today. I got a bone to pick with some of the people in the industry, or I guess less about the people and more about the ideas and the concepts. But also some part of it is about these people. And the reason I bring this up, I got a bone to pick with the type of people that are on social media and on podcasts and talking about self-development and mental health and wellness, and sometimes physical health and physical wellness, fitness, that kind of stuff. And they're all on social media telling you about how the type of oats that you eat is terrible for your digestive system, and you need to avoid seed oils, and you need to, take all these supplements and vitamins, and the ones that you take are junk. If you buy them in the grocery store, they're junk. You have to have them from whatever certain fucking dinosaur organ meat or some whale semen or some crazy shit like that. Crazy supplements and vitamins. They'll tell you about how you gotta, avoid, eating food stored in plastic. You got to do, meditation, a cold plunge, a sauna, and, run a marathon every single day before you wake up, and journal about everything that's ever hurt your feelings for fucking, I don't know, 7 hours a day. All of these little things about, tweaking your hormones and your, all of these, in-depth, kind of topics, for lack of a better term, these in-depth things that, can really, in their eyes, change your the status of your health within 60 days or 30 days or fucking microdose mushrooms, and you could be a changed person in one day. Like all these crazy different ideas. And look, I'm not even dogging these ideas in general. I'm not there's obviously, different qualities of supplements and vitamins. There's obviously, toxins and plastics and storing your foods in them. Obviously, it does bleed into your food probably. And and those chemicals are probably destroying your hormones to some degree. There's people out there that'll argue about like what types of cardio to do, like, when you should do your cardio, what types of exercises you should do. And if you have a pretty solid routine, then tweaking all of these little things and taking care of all these small little minute details is probably going to, move the needle a little bit for you and help you break through a plateau. But what's crazy to me is, for the most part, all of these people that are recommending these certain things are lacking in complete, foundational building block areas of their lives as well, and completely disregarding it in regards to what they recommend to their audience and the people that listen to them. And the reason I say this is because there's people out there, obviously, that are suffering physically and mentally, and they want to move the needle. They want to make an improvement in their life. They want to make a huge change in their life. And so they listen to these podcasters, these people, Instagram gurus. And I know that this is a little bit of the pot calling the kettle black, but, they're looking to make a huge change in their life. And to the average person, removing seed oils from their diet, or lowering the amount of seed oils they have in their diet, or not brushing their teeth with fluoride toothpaste, or changing from a generic grocery store bought omega vitamin, omega 3s or whatever, to some crazy high end like joint lubrication supplements that fucking Andrew Tate's selling for $976,000, or some quail eggs that'll make your knees strong, whatever it could be. To the average person, those things are not what's needed. I think that those things are kind of like accessories. Those things are kind of bolt-ons or add-ons. Kind of think of it as like an aftermarket car part. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people are out there making recommendations for people that, yeah, they're probably beneficial for them. They're probably going to help them. They're probably going to improve their health. But what would really improve your health is locking down a routine that covers all of the essential things in life, and building a strong foundation. Building a car that even fucking runs and can get up to highway speeds before you start torquing the horsepower and starting to, make up for a little bit of weight or whatever it could be. I don't know if this analogy's coming through the way that I'd like it to, but, picture somebody that has, a beat up old sports car. It doesn't run. The locks don't even unlock. You can't even get in the car yet. They're putting brand new rims on it and brand new tires on it just to make it look good, and just to improve. It probably does make some sort of an improvement to the vehicle, but it's like, how about we just get the doors unlocked, the key in the ignition, and get this thing rolling and get the engine started and get it up to highway speeds. Like, how about we just get the regular functions down pat, and then we can add on, some aftermarket parts and make this thing pretty once we have it running. And that's the way that I look at mental health and self-development as well. If you're not taking care of the essential things in your life, things like exercise, rigorous exercise on a daily basis, good nutrition, reflection, some sort of reflection at the very least. Like, it doesn't have to be counseling. It can just be like journaling or meditation. Good relationships in your life, good standing with your partner, your loved one, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, good standing with your parents, good relationships with your coworkers and the people that you interact with on a daily basis. Your friends, keeping up with your friends, having a purpose or a goal, something that drives you every single day. One of the other obvious essentials is sleep, making sure that you actually sleep 8 hours, 7 hours, at least 6 hours every single night, and you're letting your mind and your body recover and rest. And some sort of, hard work, something that you get paid to do, something that compensates you for your labor, something that compensates you for your time, something that gives you a means of being able to provide for yourself and take care of yourself and your loved ones, and not building a resentment towards what you do for work, not thinking, oh, I don't want to go to work, I can't believe I have to go to work, but shifting that into the idea of, I get to go to work. I have an opportunity to make a living. I have an opportunity to serve my community and serve the customers and the business that, is providing jobs and providing stimulation for the economy. Think of building your foundation around these things. Daily exercise, good nutrition, some sort of reflection, good relationships with the people around you that you have to interact with on a daily basis, sleep, and then hard work and a purpose and a goal. And if you don't have those bases covered, there's no chance that you're going to feel good at all, because these are the things that the body needs, the mind needs, the soul needs to feel good. A source of love, a source of pride, a source of safety in regards to being able to provide for yourself, an outlet to get rid of, negative pent-up emotions, like exercise, rigorous exercise, to teach you that suffering now pays off later in the end. And if you don't have the simple basics covered in your life, in your routine, you're not exercising daily, you're not eating properly, maybe you eat the right foods, but then you binge on junk food as well. You're not reflecting on your own thoughts, your own past, your own issues, your own problems, and your own pain. You don't have a good relationship with the people around you. You don't have a good relationship with the coworkers that you have, your family members, and the people that you interact with on a daily basis. You don't have a purpose, a goal. You're not driven towards anything. You don't sleep and rest and allow yourself to recover. And you're not working hard. And if you are missing any of those key components, there's zero chance that you'll feel good. It's impossible. And starting to tell somebody that doesn't even have a simple routine that covers the foundations in their life to stop eating seed oils or drink a certain brand of fucking mushroom coffee or whatever it could be is doing everybody a disservice, because those could be beneficial products. Those could be beneficial things that you could add on to your life, but they're not going to move the needle and make a difference in someone's life if they don't even have the basic foundations taken care of. So it's not doing the business any justice. It's not doing you any justice, because you don't sound credible when the people that are listening to you and trying to make changes in their life are listening to exactly what you say, following the steps, and they don't see a change in their life. And it's not beneficial for the person, because then they start to think, like, am I broken? Am I hopeless? Like, how come I'm not seeing a huge difference in my life after taking these vitamins and saying these affirmations and taking a cold plunge and sitting in the sauna and, I don't know, fucking doing whatever else people recommend to do? I just think that it's like, it makes someone feel hopeless when they're listening to the people that they look up to and they're not getting the results that they're wanting and that they desire. And so I think it'd be helpful if we just set the record straight. If you're not taking care of your foundation, if you're not taking care of, the the building blocks of happiness and fulfillment, then there's zero chance that you're going to feel those things. You're not going to be able to do it. And so what does that look like? It's plain and simple. It's pretty fucking simple. And it's one of those things where it's not hard to do, but it's easy not to do. It's so easy to just say, fuck it, I'm just going to have a cheat day. I'm just going to have a cheat week, whatever it could be. And I'll just start, being more disciplined next week or next month, whatever it is. And we, think that we can substitute out different fundamental things in our lives. Like, we're like, oh, I don't need to exercise because I just eat right. And, I do some walks, whatever it is. But you're not actually allowing your body to reach its full capabilities. And if you're doing that, then how are you going to feel good? Or maybe you do take care of your fitness, you do take care of your exercise, you take care of your nutrition, but you never reflect on your pain, on your negative emotions. And those things, stay repressed and stay deep down inside, and then slowly they build up and manifest in super evil ways. If you, like I said, I don't know how else to drive this point home any more than I have already, and at risk of, beating a dead horse right now, I'm going to just kind of summarize it like that and just say one more time that if you're not taking care of, the foundational things in regards to your mental health, doesn't matter all of these fancy little tips, tricks, supplements, and hacks that you throw at yourself, it's never going to improve your life. It's not going to actually substitute and be an alternative for some of the things that are absolutely essential for you as a human being to feel healthy, to feel fulfilled, to feel happiness and gratitude on a daily basis. And so you can put rims, brand new rims, beautiful tires on a shitty car that doesn't run, but it's not going to do you any good. Get your car to the point, and by car, I mean body, to the point where it can actually start the engine and get up to highway speeds. And, it's one of those things where the car analogy is kind of cool because, when you see people with big, beautiful houses and fancy cars and nice trucks or motorcycles or clothes or whatever it could be, sometimes it's so easy to slip into one of those mindsets where you start to feel envy and jealousy. And one of the coolest things about mental health and fitness and self-development is that, no amount of money can buy the body that you're wanting. No amount of money can get you to good health. You can't just buy liquid IV drips and fucking stem cells and purchase your way to good health. No matter what, anybody that has a good physique, a strong body, a strong immune system, good health, good relationships in their life has had to work for it. Regardless of if you think they're a good person or not, they've had to put in that work. And it's kind of a beautiful, it's almost, well, it definitely is. It's more valuable than having the material things. It's more valuable than having money. It's more valuable than having clothes, cars, houses, mansions, anything like that. Because all of those things at some point can be given to you. But having a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a vehicle to drive through life with that will take care of you the way that you take care of it, that's something that can only be earned. It can't be given away. And, I drive an old pickup truck. It's like a 2008. And it's kind of beat up. It's got some dents. It's got some rust. And for me to turn it into a super truck that would, catch somebody's eye and impress people and, really put me in the center of attention would take a lot of time and realistically a lot of money. And you'd be better off just completely buying a new vehicle altogether if that is your desire. But one of the cool things about your body and your mind, your mental health and your physical fitness, one of the cool things about it is it doesn't cost any money. It doesn't cost, for someone that's in poverty to someone that's super rich, it doesn't put you in a huge advantage to just be able to take care of your mind and take care of your body. You don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be rich. It just comes down to taking care of, a disciplined routine around the essential things that you need to have a healthy mind and body. It's kind of a cool little, thing that you have that, you can literally make your own vehicle through life better. You can, improve the vehicle that you're driving in. Through life, which is your body. You can literally make it better. You can choose whether or not you want to drive a beat up, rickety old fucking, shitty car that barely starts. Sometimes it doesn't start. You got problems with every single electronic in it. There's no windows or whatever it could be. Or you can choose to build yourself a Lamborghini or whatever it is that you think is a really cool car or vehicle, or maybe you don't like vehicles, but I think that you get my point. Is that it's one of those things where it's like you choose what kind of vehicle you drive, how comfortable you want your ride to be through life, because the vehicle that you drive, and what I mean by that is your body, the quality of that is going to be dictated by the behaviors and actions that you take. And that can be a very daunting, reminder, but it could also be a very uplifting and motivating reminder, because we can think of it that way. We can think of it in regards to, I really want that supercar. I really want that nice body, that healthy mind. And, you're in control. And it's not like, you have to, like I said before, it's not like you have to be a millionaire to just be healthy and happy. All it takes is a disciplined routine of taking care of the essentials. And so, again, it sounds like I'm starting to repeat myself and I can hear it. So that means you can definitely hear it. And so on that note, I'm going to sign off here. I will check in with you guys on Thursday. I am stoked for this week. I hope that you are too. If you want to connect, reach out to me on Instagram. It's @RisenFallen. You can check out the website as well, www.risenfallen.com. There's hoodies and tees there if you want to support the show and support the movement. And on that note, thank you very much for tuning in. Much love. Peace out. See you guys on Thursday. Bye.